Yeah. $25. Thank you. Tell me when I'll play.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to today's second session of the first round. We have today's winners, the Butler Barrettes, head coach Carolyn Wheeler, student athletes Ramaya White, Imari Gober, and Malia Patrick. Coach, comments, please.
Yeah, I mean, it was back and forth in that first half, but I think the difference was just defensively in that that second half. But I'm excited. We're moving on. We get to stay another day, so I'm excited about that.
Any questions?
Coach, you had a 22-11. You outscored them 22-11 in the fourth quarter. How did you turn that around?
Defensively, I think they're, like I said, in the first half, it was just back to back, and I've talked to them all season about defensively is what's going to win us game, and they just finally locked in, and we were able to get some stops and get some easy layups.
Ramaya, big game for you here at your future home. Can you just comment on your performance, and did you feel like this set up to have a big game for you today?
Okay, then like when we first started, I had the jitters. Like I was just a little nervous, and then when I started scoring, it just felt comfortable to me, so I just kept scoring.
Up front.
They kind of got hot there, shooting. I know that can be tough to deal with when you're playing good defense and then they're still hitting shots. How do you, I don't know, what did any of the girls just talk about kind of what you were seeing out there and how you managed to overcome that there in the fourth?
So I think our defense led to our made shot. So when we got stops, we got easy layups, easy threes, and we just worked together during the second half, which made Blue hit a three and other guards hit a three.
Anyone else have anything to comment?
We were just trusting each other.
Yeah, we locked in. We sat down on D. We rebounded and better in the second half, and we.
Yep.
won.
Right here.
Malia had a big game tonight. Can you maybe speak to your role coming off the bench and your thoughts on that and kind of how you approach that?
I like coming off the bench. I feel like it gives me time to see what's going on. And when I come in a game, I'm ready, I'm prepared, and I can bring energy that's not already there.
And if there's certain players.
You see relish that role more than others?
I just think it just depends on the night for us. I think I know what I'm gonna get out of Ramaya and Mariah, but with our guards, I think it just depends on the night. I know these two played well last game as well, but it could be Naj, it could be Malia, it could be Mari, it could be Z. It just depends on, I think it just depends on the night. And I think that's what happened. That's why we're actually hard to guard, because you never know which guard is going to show up for us.
Coaches, what has this year kind of been like for you, going from the transition to where you were a year ago to sitting here at Rupp Arena tonight with a win in a state tournament? What's the journey and all been like for you, and how pleasing is it to get this win tonight now?
I don't think it's been easy. I think you can talk to them and they'll tell you it hasn't been easy, but it's always been the goal. It's been the goal from day one. When I met with them in the cafeteria at Butler, we talked about this. We talked about winning the region. So again, it wasn't easy. They've been through 4 coaches in 4 years. That's not easy. And I told them it wasn't going to be a easy transition, but they believed, they trusted the process, and we're moving on. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Kind of piggyback off that, Ramaya, Malia, anybody wants to say something about that? Just, what was different this year? Kind of what made this year different?
I feel like that we actually bought in this year. The other years, I wouldn't say that we was bought in, and we was disciplined this year. We changed a lot of our what's it called? We changed a lot of our
Habits.
our bad habits. We changed a lot of our bad habits, and
Yeah, I agree with her.
Yeah, me too. I think it was more last year that it was half and half bought in and others didn't. Rather, it's this year everybody bought in.
And plus we got Coach Keenan, she been where
Yeah.
she been like in the upper level, so we could trust her
Yes,
to
we're
make it
very
happen.
blessed. So
Very.
blessed. Very.
Any final questions?
Right here in the corner. Last
Candace,
question.
you talked about the defense. Was that a X's and O's change or was it an effort change in the second half?
I think it was just more effort in just locking in because we didn't. They said it in the huddle. They didn't want to go home, and I heard Blue say it. We call her Blue instead of Malia, just like y'all know. But she said it numerous times to just lock in, and I think they mean lock in on defense. And when we came out that next time, she got a steal on a layup. So I think for us locking in, because I've preached it all year, is defense. Defense travels, offense not necessarily, but defense travels, and they locked in defensively.
Why do you call it?
That's her middle name.
So, hey, Coach Wheeler, congratulations on the victory and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Good
y'all.
day.
Good job, y'all.
Yeah, good job.
Y'all know to get back, right? Just go around, when you make that left around that curve, then make it right. Sure. Okay. 3:31. 10. We have the Anderson County Lady Bearcats, head coach Clay Birdwhistle, student athletes Jenna Satterley, Clara Cooper, and Lainey Johnson. Coach, comments on the game?
First of all, congratulations to Butler, Coach Wheeler. They're a handful, and we wish them the best. Just proud of our kids. It's a make-miss game. We missed some shots that we normally make, and but our kids battled for 32 minutes, and we're obviously upset and disappointed, but one game is not going to take away from what they did this year. So.
Questions?
Coach, even Candace said after White night, she doesn't know on a night-to-night basis what she's going to get from her guards. Can you maybe speak to that, and maybe does it make it a little difficult to scout them and their guards kind of all the same? I don't know.
No. I mean, to start with, we didn't have them banking in 2 threes on the bingo card. But the thing about them, they're uber athletic, man. They play hard. They get after you. They get you out of your sets. Even when you're in what you want to be in, they push you a step off of where you want to be. And, when you have that kind of player, I can see where she doesn't know what she's going to get, but she's going to get one of them. And, I thought they were outstanding. I thought they did the difference in the game. I mean, we know Knight and we know White and who they are and what they can do. And they were everything they were advertised to be. But I thought the difference in the game was the contribution that they got from those guards.
Coach, you said it's a make-miss game. In the first half, you guys were making, they were making, you were missing, they were missing. What changed there in the fourth quarter?
I thought that they made a couple of really good defensive plays. I think they had 8 points off turnovers for the game. I think 4 of those were in the last couple of minutes. They're athletic and they do what athletes do, and they jump passes and took them in for layups. And again, hats off to them. They made the plays when they had to, and we didn't.
Like, what will you remember the best about these two sitting on the end down here from you?
Well, the way that they handle themselves. And it's really all three of them. You know, the two on the far end get talked about a lot, but every Saturday morning they're up and they're working with the next generation of Anderson County girls basketball player. They don't get paid. They get nothing out of it other than the fact that they get to be mentors to that younger group. I can't tell you how many phone calls, how many conversations, how many times I've gone to Walmart and somebody come up and she stands about that tall and they tell me how Jenna Satterley's her buddy. And that kind of connection and that kind of involvement, again, speaks to who they are and speaks to how much the jersey they have on means to them. It's not just us. It's not just right now. I mean, you all saw the crowd. How many little girls were here tonight watching them, watching the way they competed, watching the way that they never gave up, no matter what the score was. And that stuff translates. You know, on Facebook today, I saw a picture of Lainey Johnson in kindergarten with a regional championship shirt at the same pep rally that we went through today. It came full circle. There's a little girl right now in Lawrenceburg that's going to be sitting up here one day, and she's going to remember when she was the one. And the way that they handle that responsibility and what it means to them is far bigger than an outcome that happened today.
Coach, on that note, we'll end it. Congratulations to you and the Anderson County Lady Bearcats on a great season. Thank you, ladies.
Appreciate it.